already. Venomancer and Lich being banned by Complexity. Nature's Prophet once again getting banned. Pretty standard from what we saw in the King's Cup already.
Do you think that VGJ are going to hit with some
You're not asking the
bans?
questions, you're giving the real answers.
Oh, no.
Rephrase it.
Okay. I would not be surprised to see VGJ pull out some signature complexity bans through the second phase. I'm trying to recollect some of those classic signature pickups. Now, we haven't seen the old trusty complexity Wisp or Lesh, but we've been seeing a lot of that Jakiro come out.
This is horrible. Take this shit away. What is this? I only sip the freshest of water. Alright, just get out of here. I don't need
this. That
this.
was from the toilet.
My God, this is the most incompetent group of people I've ever met. Not them, you guys. No,
the chair's starting to take its effect on Grant here.
Yep, absolutely.
Fucking.
You're gonna love it. Dakota is gonna be Necro +1 probably. AA band, VGJ.Storm love their Necro.
Don't show me
especially
Necro!
on the off lane.
No.
Thank you.
Spirit Breaker.
They might leave Spirit Breaker in the game because the Spirit Breaker really does not counter Necro at all.
Or they might prioritize the free hero Earthshaker? Oh, Nyx Assassin.
Yeah, plus Complexity can't really pick Spirit Breaker, Earthshaker. That's pretty shitty.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and you know what? I think it is a good idea. Jack, because you're not technically casting, anytime you do talk, you must end your sentence in a question. Every time. Okay, back to you, Lacoste.
Alright, is that doable, Jack?
Silencer.
Of course it is. Lacoste, how do you feel?
Feeling good. Back to you, Jack. What do you think about the Silencer pick?
I'm not sure. I wish I had enough game knowledge, but I don't. So let's ask Dakota that question.
Silencer, you know, we've been seeing, especially at the start of this league, as trending first phase pickup. It doesn't feel like a comfort pick. It doesn't feel like it's ever a direct counter, but it kind of just sets the stage for the rest of the draft. No heavy team fight. You have someone to be able to break that. You know, no considerations probably for stuff like Bat Rider, let's say, who kind of get the fight started when you're at risk of just getting it shut down. But I don't know. I don't think I've seen seeing Silencers like super successful either this event.
I think they're doing pretty good. Those Silencers.
What do you know? Play by play,
like,
dumbass.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
I've never felt
spitting
like
out random words.
We've been through a lot
as fast as I can.
We've been through a lot of post games. And I never, I never feel like we're like, dang, that Silencer though, like that was what it was.
Deep play.
You know? That was the play. That was the hero.
I think the best one we saw was Infamous Excel playing it when they were against a Bat Rider. And I think 3 times he actually got the global off before when the bat blinked in, before he even casted Lasso. Like, it was actually that quick, which was impressive. But, I mean, that's just Excel. Excel is the Silencer god. But who's going to be playing it here? Looks like probably, unless it's a core, it's going to be Kyle.
There's a little bit of respect for coL on the bans, though. Look at them getting rid of the Brew. Remember the crazy Drunken Haze harassment in the early laning phase that he's able to bring.
Yeah, the Brewmaster is really popular in King's Cup for some of the teams. It's too early to say, but seems like a good pick. We've seen, I don't think we saw Midas picked up after a Blink Dagger. Mostly they go for Echo Saber build, gives you mana, gives you some damage, that double hit. You can just pretty much solo kill a support with no escape mechanism like a Silencer, maybe even an Earthshaker, not committing ulti there.
Yeah.
Alright, so Team VGJ banning out Bone. They want to get rid of the carries that can build up a Diffusal Blade against Necrophos. Well, what is left there? Jug, maybe a Phantom Lancer for a mid, also Troll, but his Diffusal Blade kicks in late.
10 seconds
remaining.
Do you think that's a must, though?
Yeah.
You have to have a Diffusal Core when you go against the Necro.
Burn his mana, remove the Ghost Shroud.
Yeah, that's why we saw yesterday when he had the Ghost Shroud and he bought the Ghost Scepter. It's just so important for him to be in that ethereal form, you know, be invisible. Still a ghost, still traveling. It's like nearly Headless Nick from Harry Potter. He's there, but he's not there kind of thing.
I didn't watch much of Harry Potter.
All right.
Did you guys watch a lot?
Yeah, a few times, but not as much as Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
you need to watch Lord of the Rings marathon every year at least, just to remind yourself that not even one movie will come close to it.
Yeah, you started at 8 a.m., you ended at 8 p.m. It's a great time. I actually do. I love doing that. I'm all about that.
So
Jack, what about
longest-
you? Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter kind of guy?
This one is clearly Lord of the Rings. How
Thank you, Jack.
That I'm thinking of a question
Yeah.
to end my statement with, and how about you, Lacoste?
He already
I
answered
just
it.
answered it.
Yeah.
I mean, he did ask a question, I guess. Could be the same one over again. We'll take it.
You get nothing.
The Lord of the Rings is probably the best movie you can ask for if you wanted to Netflix and chill, because it's just like a day long.
When it's snowing
Depends.
or something.
If you want a real Netflix and chill, you don't want to watch a good movie because you want to chill,
I will say this
and
though.
you're not gonna watch the movie.
I will say
Okay.
this. I've
Okay.
read
Wait,
the
what?
books. I've read like some of the books, and the Harry Potter books are just head and shoulders above the Lord of the Rings one. If you no,
Whoa.
Grant,
Get
Grant.
wrecked, nerds!
Listen, Grant. If you were born anytime past like the mid 20th century,
No, I'm with you, bud.
you read the Lord of the Rings books, and they're just the most excruciatingly slow. Like
Little
every
light.
little like village they travel to, there's like 12 songs, and like all the grass and trees are described. It's just too slow.
No, have you tried reading the...
Well, you can't really argue which one is better for you. It's pretty pointless.
Yeah, no, I was thinking, I'm with you, like, that kind of thing. What was the book you, like, read in high school? It's the Odyssey.
Of
if
Mice
you've
and Men?
read the
VSJ book.
unabridged version of the Odyssey, it's the same thing. It's like,
Ah.
young John, king of the Naples, prince once of the second term of... And it just, like, goes on for a book, and I'm like, I thought this book was an epic. It was bad. Unabridged versions of books are bad if you're dumb, which I am.
Just get the Cliff Notes.
Yeah, for sure.
Go
Love
on.
those. Spark Notes. Got my
Notes.
write-up done.
I wish I'd Google back in the day.
That'd be nice. Sniper. That's a third pick sniper. What the hell?
That's a different hero altogether from what we've been usually seeing, and complexity just kind of showing
Yeah.
that there's still complexity here.
Do they just pick it here because they realize there's no really gap closer? They already have a Nyx and Shadow Shaman, right? So they can't pick a support to close the gap? Is
Well,
is
Nyx Assassin gets close to Sniper. What if Shadow Shaman gets a Blink Dagger, Necro gets Force Staff, or...
Have you seen Stan King get any items as a 5 ever? Guy's not getting a Blink Dagger.
that's true, sorry.
And then Nyx, I mean...
Sorry, Jack, as well.
Yeah. I mean, Nyx is pretty countered just by vision, so if you always have, like, someone around the sniper with vision or just visioning, I really like that. I love the sniper. Third pick sniper seems bad, but
Yeah,
I'm kind of
there
digging
are
it.
still two core selections left to go, but yeah, this is the sniper. We saw LFY use this against Liquid as well, because like again they have the self-sufficient lanes. They like to be able to push out and take objectives. The sniper is good at defending towers. He immediately puts pressure on you in the mid to late game if you don't have a gap closer, because he can take out obviously Serpent Wards and just kind of hold towers safely. But he also has pretty good range in being able to fight. If you keep your towers up, he can TP and assist in the fight with Assassinator Shrapnel from very far away as well. So yeah, bit of a...
And so far with these three heroes, Complexity can pretty much fight all the time, even though they have two, let's call them big ultis, Global and Echo Slam, but they can still keep fighting. Look at all those slow and setup. Arcane Curse into Shrapnel, Earthshaker Stun, that looks already so good.
It can also be used in counter initiation as well, like both the Silence and the Echo Slam. So if they do try to get onto the sniper, like there's multiple ways to punish that.
Now she can jump over quite a bit and get in the face of the sniper too.
Yeah.
Imagine if you get Ether Lens on co-op, just so you can blink.
My
10 seconds
God,
remaining.
the sniper's done.
Don't hurt yourself.
He's just done. You can't.
Ow.
You're gonna blink over him at that point.
Whoa! Yeah, don't blink too far.
Oh
then
my.
Can't get back. Chaos Knight, another Chaos Knight coming out. This one for coL, the other Chaos Knight team.
Yep, they've played, I believe, 2 of their 4 games, now 3 of their 5 after this one. Chessie has had great success. Obviously, they're something in O since they haven't
10
lost a game
seconds
yet, but
remaining.
2-0 on that hero.
But, I mean,
5 seconds
this is
remaining.
into a Queen of Pain. She offers a decent amount of outspam, clear, can do some work maybe on some illusions.
Yeah.
So is Necro, depends
Yeah.
on the build he goes for. It's gonna be Jack. It's probably gonna be an offlane Necro, right? They love to play snaking
Yeah.
on that offlane, put him in a, let's call it a bad position with these heroes. Necro, not the best offlaner you can get, but still does the job. Same goes for Venomancer.
Yeah, I know you're play-by-play, but last time Snake King played Necro, he actually did go middle with it.
Yeah, but I think he played one more game.
He did
That
indeed.
was against the Brood. Right?
But 50-50 technically rounds down, so you're wrong.
Yeah, it was like kind of a
Just kidding, you're not.
situational thing that he got shoved in the mid.
There's other things to look
Situational.
out for here too. Like if you put Necro in the offlane, you're used to being tough to kill, right? But if you chain together the stuns from the Chaos Knight, and the Earthshaker, with the silence from the silencer,
Last word, yeah.
then the last word rather, you may not be able to get off the Ghost Shroud as the Necro, and that's a big part of his healing and sustainability in lane. So that could be kind of difficult to deal with. And of course, there's no real clear on the side of VGJ.Storm as well. The Tide Band suggests that they're going to go with like Sven,
right? Yeah.
That'll help deal with the illusions, and it gives give you some burst potential if you cut out a position that Sniper could just be eaten.
I feel coL knows they're going to pick Sven.
Yeah,
we,
I mean,
we kind of discussed. I talked to them last night. It feels like, oh yes,
I
thought
they didn't
VGJ,
ban it to just
that they wanted
preparation
to.
for it. Yeah.
I love Legion. I thought VGJ was going to play because Snake King, the primary NA guy, playing that young lady, but coL's going to get it.
Are all of these heroes actually red and purple on the bottom, or is it because of the background and the one on the top are pretty much green?
I think the top one, it's just the background, but I think you're right about
They
the
are
bottom.
pretty red on the bottom.
They are.
That's very Crimson
Yeah.
themed.
Is
Evil.
it?
Sven Venomancer. Medusa.
Medusa Mancer.
Oh my god, when you get a Sven and a Venomancer and they have sex, you get Medusa pretty much.
Oh. That's a Snake King Medusa. They have to. No, what the fuck?
Yeah,
They're
that's
swapping. They're swapping. They're joshing
so
here.
that's the opposite kind of direction here. I was thinking about this because the counter to the CK with the Medusa, and then maybe not the best against Sniper, but you can kind of get a death ball behind this Medusa. It's very hard to fight into with the heroes they have. Limp is going to have to have a lot of damage mid game to be able to deal with this.
Yeah,
With Medusa?
She has to stand and fight though. Like what Sniper could just sit off on the side, right, and just boop boop boop.
Yeah, but she's gonna be super tank, and they have a not that good of a frontliner on VGJ.Storm, but not too much burst coming out besides CK when he uses Phantasm and the Echo Slam. I don't know, Medusa seems like a good pick.
Yeah. No. Oh, there we go. They're all going to swap out, so...
Yeah, Stand King support Medusa coming in.
These guys are really joshing around. Jack, you got a real
Guys, bunch
fucking
of
Joker
clowns.
team. Is this like, I don't know, this is like Dave Chappelle's family
keep
over here.
them
I'm laughing so damn hard.
Keep it together. Let's just, yeah.
Interesting though, the Legion Commander. This is the first appearance of the Legion Commander.
Yeah.
Grant, you were calling it for
A while, yeah. So,
For a
and then
while.
the one game I don't call. Dang it. Gosh dang it.
What makes her, and I know I shouldn't be asking the questions, but what makes her appropriate for this kind of situation? She does, do good against like heavy summons and push, but there's not a lot of summons there. Is this
They
primary
need-
to lock someone down?
All right,
or-
I'll swap a role with you. They needed a, let's call it a classic initiator, followed up by a global silence, just
Prepare for battle.
kill one person at least. They have no save whatsoever. Plus, press the attack removes the Shadow Shaman spells as well.
Yep.
It would be cool if it actually removes the Reaper sight. Just kidding.
As it's coming down, you just press it, just disappears. Oh, that'd be nice.
I mean, that's great.
That'd be a
so
good
much.
buff.
That really just sounds super cool.
Jack, do your job, please. Show the CS chart. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Jack, what
Oh
if
yeah,
they
that's
kill
right.
a
I'm the
tree ant?
observer.
You are the observer, Jack, so let's get it together.
Nice
here.
Fisher block. By Z. 1 second stun only though. Body block coming out. Stun. Oh, who's gonna get the first blood? Z-Freak manages to take down Tanking. One more kill on the other side. Flea gets the kill on the chassis. Oh, this
my
is a
God.
massacre. They don't have anything else. 2 second stun for that Nyx Assassin. Z-Freak using a Clarity Potion, just running away. Does not want to get hit by that Impale. What just happened? Tell me, Dakota.
They saw each other in the mid lane, and then they threw down.
They did.
Thank you. That was
Oop.
so deep. Not the Jack's deep when he eats the McDonald's and joins us in our magnificent white Yaris.
Yeah, but it's close. No, they actually almost had the deny. It looked like Moo was going for it, but a nice last hit by Flea secures him that kill. If they got that deny, that would have actually hurt him so much.
Sadly for Silencer, he was not there. Did not pick up any.
That's a big block right there from Z-Freak using the Fissure to block out the Queen of Pain, who
No,
has
he
not
doesn't.
committed for a blink. She'll still be late to the lane for the block.
Yep. That's what we thought they were going to do with the Bounty Hunter against the Bloodseeker in Game 1 of Leviathan. Worked out better this game.
Chessie will go on and off lane with Shaker. My mic is not working. Welcome back, Lacoste. Thank you very much.
He's crazy.
All right, Medusa Shadow Shaman against double CK. I don't know. I don't think CK will have that much of a farm against the Medusa and one more range hero. 74 right-click damage on that Shadow Shaman.
Yeah, but Kyle's coming right now. and the
Jack,
silencer.
I don't even know what we're talking about. Does this camera work? I just have no clue where we're at on the map right now. Oh, here we are. Here we are.
Jack, I'll try to say bottom, top, mid.
Yeah,
So
you gotta help each
follow
other out there.
easily. Is that all right?
How wonderful of you, Lacoste.
What's the question again? Fisher coming out on a stanking, does not block him there. Medusa level 1 with magic wand and the enchanted mango just for some extra regen, and he can use it to give some mana.
So
his mana shield.
Full
yeah.
aggro lane here in the bottom lane. Is this
Where's that
necessary?
Nyx assassin? Not really. Stop asking the questions, Dakota. You're the one answering the questions. There's
I'm
a shackle coming.
Universe.
Yeah, this is Flea's just harassing top lane against Moo, who has no mana. It's how does he have no mana?
There's a Nyx assassin.
Yeah, but he doesn't have mana burn.
Well, just the presence of Nyx assassin
Just
makes
loses
you
your mana.
use
Dumber.
the spells.
Sense. Well, I think Snake King definitely one of the most mechanically gifted players we've seen in NA. I mean, you can argue with me, you'd be wrong. But, I mean, this guy's kind of handling Moo in the top lane. Obviously, there's the help from Nyx, but gotta be
Yeah,
careful.
Nyx assassin can go on the bottom. What he's doing right now does not need to give any more advantage to the Snake King. Can just dominate the lane from there with Orb of Venom. Shackle coming out for the silencer. Stun following up from Nyx goes down. Stanking gets the kill. Has almost enough gold to buy Boots of Speed.
Any item would be nice for him.
Yeah, looks a bit poor. Shaker rotating on a mid lane. Wants to use the Fisher on 747, who's level 4. Bottle is coming up for him. Double damage on a limp. No take aim levels taken by Sniper. So he is just like a normal hero right now.
Doing work
Yeah,
though.
he's doing
17
alright.
and 4 to 11 and 2 of Queen of Pain.
Yeah.
And is in total control of the wave right now. Queen of Pain very nervous as long as Z-Freak's kind of off the radar. They don't have any vision. VGJ don't have any vision in their own jungle to see it.
Sorry, they missed the big hell bear on the bottom. It was 2 heroes and 1 range creep, and the range creep just took it from him. It's a rough one. Thanks for seeing that, Jack. I actually do appreciate that.
Legion Commander already forced to get out of the lane. And what do you think about the build? Level 1 Overwhelming Odds, level 2 Moment of Courage.
This
Interesting.
means he's going to go to the
Very
jungle, but he doesn't have a talent.
I think the biggest thing in this game is complexity. They've won so far, what, I think 3 Z-Freak Earthshakers, but every game he's been level 4 by like 12 minutes, and I'm wondering if that's ever going to bite him in the ass. I legitimately feel like it should, but it hasn't.
Well, if there's not much action going on, you end up pretty much on those supports. We'll hold that thought. There's a Fisher coming out. Oh, he did not manage to block the Medusa. Stanking will still go down. Flea, still level 2, does not have another skill yet. Just saving a point for Carapace if needed, just to run away safely. Oh, if they managed to actually block the Medusa, they could have gotten the kill on her as well.
Yeah, that would have been a really big kill.
Yeah, this Legion Commander is really struggling on the top lane. What is he sitting at? 9 CS against 21 on a Snake.
I mean, you know, that's young Snake. Not too young anymore. My man's actually jacked as hell. If you've ever seen
Bottom
pictures
lane,
of
Jack.
him-
Once again, they're trying to go on a Chessie. Has 5 stick charges. Will that be enough? He goes down, stanking with the last hit. And Medusa also dies. Ooh.
That was a
What? It's the first death of Medusa. He went for a Soul Ring build on that lane, plus 2 Clarity Potions. He just wants to spam out the waves with the Mystic Snake just to remove all of their mana. For Intelligence stolen on Silencer so far. What the fuck? Z-Freak already has mana boots?
The dude is all over the place, impacting mid lane and bottom lane and looking for setups, and they're just not seeing him. He's stuck in the dark.
Yeah, that guy's owning.
And pretty much with the lockdown just between Z-Freak and Chessie and some peppering damage from the Silencer, they are not really standing a good chance to reflect them back.
I think the biggest thing is that coOL can rotate from the middle lane and try to gank him bottom.
Another Shackle's coming out from stanking
Here he
Chessie.
is now.
2 second stun actually on the Rasta. Once again, Rasta with no armor. Especially with the Reality Rift will go down. Chessie in a problem. Queen of Pain with that haze does not want to commit to that ultimate. Will just right click him down.
All right.
That's 2-for-1 trade.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, right? A sniper can't really rotate down bottom with anything. A coOL can always rotate, so as long as they win or go even bottom lane, Ritsu, I'm sure, is happy. And I mean, Snaking just dominating this guy top. He's actually handling
or
him.
not really Necro. Oh,
I mean,
that's the Ghost Shroud right there.
Come on, Lacoste, it's an Acro.
Yeah, they try to make a move on him. They need the level 6 on Legion Commander to lock him down.
I don't entirely agree with that. I think the sniper can rotate. I mean, he didn't have a TP there, but if he shows up with the shrapnel and assassinate, he can actually turn these things around.
Well, it's a TP, yeah, that's different than like, I know you're saying, so you wanted to just TP to the lane when something like that happens, but he can't really run through a river.
Well, the Queen of Pain could have been the sniper if sniper picked up that haste rune.
True.
Yeah.
Then anyone can gank. That's the thing, right? Do either of the teams have vision of the runes, or they're just guessing every time?
VGJ who feel lacking on vision on their own side. That's why they also haven't seen the rotations from Z-Freak and stuff.
Yeah, feels like, yeah. None of the common wards for rune spots, which would actually be really good this game.
Spoiler alert.
Attention now to the top lane here coming out from coL. They know that it has been a rough time for Moo, and they're finally going to make the adjustments. Chessie's up here now with coL, and it looks like they are going to be giving Moo the bottom lane to hopefully play a little bit of catch-up here in his matchup against Stan King and Ritsu.
Complexity did not get too much out of that double, triple lane on bottom. They did, but it's time to change right now. Earthshaker got his mana boots, but they need to get farm on CK, sitting on 27 CS. That's not too much. What is it, Grant?
They saw that ward placed middle. The Radiant already had a ward there, and Dire just placed it in range of it, so I'm sure they might come and counter it.
Lim's still in a strong spot, though. 53-11.
Oh.
And now we have Flea rotating in from the top lane here for potential setup on mid, but it's already Z-Freak on the way out the other side. Top lane, though. Maybe trouble on Snay.
With Infused Raindrop, I think he will have enough. Is the Reality Rift plus 2 seconds stun. That's gonna be more than enough to take him down and take some of his mana pool and the intelligence to the coL. coL feels like he's on the college, just getting that smart from the books.
Yep. They're expensive, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Well, he did lose money. No, wait, no, he did.
Yeah, that's how college works. You pay and you get smarter.
And
Yeah, I graduated from elementary school. It wasn't too bad. It was about a couple of years ago, but I don't know. I think I'm doing okay. I like math.
Oh, yeah?
Do some math
Yeah.
quickly.
Here's some quick math. There's 10 kills in the game. Both have 5. That means it's 50-50 going that way. If you put zeros after each of them, though, it's 50.
Yep.
Snaking with level 4 Death Pulse. And that stack pulls the creep wave. Just get as much possible out of it. Oh, look at the regeneration. 7 that pulls charges.
If he takes too long farming it, though, he could find himself in a bit of trouble. There's
that silencer plus Earthshaker there. Smoked.
The bait.
Chessie, 1 second stun only, though Z-Freak with another Fissure block does not connect. Can he take him down? No. Maybe he could have gotten the... Never mind. There was no one that was that low. I thought he might kill Chaos Knight. He used the magic wand, actually.
So that's back-to-back takedowns now.
So, Necro, with that great of a start, does not feel that good anymore.
Yeah, that seemed like not an obvious smoke gank, but kind of obvious, right? He was pushing in middle, the Quap was, and no one was there. He's just hitting a tower for free.
Well, yeah, the thing is VGJ should know about it because you have a Medusa on level, who's level 6.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Come back to us, Lacoste. There you are.
All right. So it's pretty impossible to gank Medusa with level 3 mana shield and full mana.
Yeah. So he should have
So
known.
you should expect them to be mid. Mid is hard to gank yet before Silencer gets 6. He's actually a level 6 at the 10-minute mark. That's perfect.
Medusa has slotted up a Midas to go first. So straight up greed. Is that a traditional Ritsu trend, Grant?
I mean, he just loves Midas, like on every hero pretty much besides Sven, because, I mean, Mask of Madness for a Sven is like a Midas. You just farm so quickly with it. On his ranged heroes, he loves it. Top.
They're trying to go one more time on a Snaking. He has a backup from his team, Stanking with the Shackle on that Silencer. Manages to take down once again Necrolite 3 times in a row, just feeding away all the advantage he got from that free lane on the top. Legion Commander will actually try to come back into the game with that Region Rune, level 8, level 4 Overwhelming Gods, with the Power Threads. Jack, thoughts?
I'm the observer, man. I watch, you think.
Yeah, you can just participate if you want. If not, we're good. Back to you, Dakota.
Oh, wait.
We have a smoke rotation coming out. You can tell just coL need to do something about this.
Oh,
and
they
this is
want
the
to
way
go
they're
on
gonna
that
do it.
Medusa. No Stone Gaze yet. Level 4. Mana Shield, will that be enough? 8 Magic Wand charges, slowing him down with the Arcane Curse. Plus, they want to get the damage from the duel. Does not commit. Snaking, too much of a heal. Echo Slam committed. There's the duel I was talking about. He's in a Ghost form, can't really take him down. No damage, but there will be 3 intelligence coming out to the Silencer. Once again, 14 at 11 minutes. Already popped a smoke, probably a misclick.
No,
he
he tried
meant
to
do
pop
it
to disjoint the
it,
hit.
but he did it too late.
Yeah.
That would have been a sick play.
It would have been so sick.
That was... Why didn't he throw Mystic Snake while he was getting, like... He had time to throw Mystic Snake, get more mana back. That...
He did. He did at the start.
No, he had it up again, though, when he wand it. I don't know. Where's the rotations? I think that's the biggest thing. VGJ, like...
Oh,
Ritsu
what a
just ran
deny
away.
on a mid lane. There was snakes committed, and he's gonna farm all of those.
He missed the first one. And then I can't see Jack. Come on, bro.
Jack?
No, it just seems like the rotations aren't... like, coL's rotations have been near perfect, and then, like, Ritsu is running for almost 10 seconds there. We didn't see... All we saw was the Necro. Where's the Nyx? Where's the Shadow Shaman? I mean,
Yeah,
Shadow Shaman was pushing middle, but...
Where's the Nyx? That's the question.
Yeah, this Nyx needs to get
He's
to level 6.
still
get
saving up
Vendetta.
1 point, either for a mana burn, not much mana to burn on the other side, besides Silencer, who is gonna have a lot of mana. Level 8, 14 Intelligence Stone. This is gonna be a good Silencer game.
Yeah, that's 7 kills he's been involved in then. That's math.
Top lane rotations coming out from VGJ here to look to get the approach, but
Yeah, look at
coL already on the way out.
Yeah, look at the mana pool on the Necro. He has a magic wand, almost 2 full null talismans, and he's sitting on 600 mana, a bit less, because he died 4 times near the Silencer. That's gonna affect the game a lot, actually. You don't think about those things, but it actually is.
I mean, 185 mana
Yeah,
for Death
plus
Pulse.
whenever
Huge.
Medusa dies, her mana pool gets lower as well. Really mana-dependent hero.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, coL was all over that rotation that was heading top.
We didn't mention a Sniper so far. He's level 10, Mask of Madness. Pretty jacked up guy. No deaths so far.
Quap is almost level 12, though, so she's technically higher leveled, but it just feels like she's the only one on that team.
Yeah. We saw our first good impact with that rotation to the bottom, but I've yet to see them follow with any other big gank
Yeah,
rotation.
Grant, you were talking about Z-Freak not getting that those levels,
yeah.
but yeah, this game he's on point 1, 1, and 6.
Yeah, that ulti we saw in the Necro, he wouldn't have had it in like other games, but bottom lane they got that kill because of him. Yeah, he's owning.
And they're going to get a tier 1 in the bottom lane, it looks like.
But tier 2
Tier
getting
2 on the
pushed.
top, but getting pushed by VGJ.Storm. Rest board's already used. He does not have too much mana, tipping out to the safety to his base. They're actually gonna take down this tier 2 tower. They got nothing to defend it with. The big there's a blink dagger on Legion Commander.
Yep.
No damage yet on him. Nyx scouting with the double damage and in Vendetta. Is there anyone else?
The Dire
Nope.
team's here.
He's sitting on in treads. He wants to do something. No
No
opportunity there, though.
This
He's
is
trying to
a
hide behind.
infinite scaling theme on Complexity Silencer plus Legion Commander.
Just need to get a pudge.
You know, I've always thought infinitely scaling, but when people run out of intellect, do you get intellect?
Alright, duel committed, followed by the Global Silence. That's the first damage coming out from the Legion Commander. Stanking will go down from that Silencer once again. Snaking with a double kill. Reaper Sight used on whoever that was. Couldn't really see. Extra seconds for Earthshaker probably.
Yeah.
He's gonna be dead for a long time. Where was Sniper?
Uh-oh, Kyle.
Kyle in a problem.
Sniper
Can he
here now.
TP out? Yes, he can. There's no stun follow-up.
They're still fighting. Coming in from behind is going to be Moo here. Ooh,
Everyone's
some
so
good
low.
shots,
She's
but
silenced, but
Flee.
Flee with the Vendetta just to
Nice.
finish up the job. Rayoya gets the last hit. Yule Scepter finished on him, just to remove the Global Silence. And for some survivability, can dodge some spells.
That looked like a really good initiation from like the Dire side at first, and then Snake King just got like a double kill. They walked into a super big Quap ulti and then like double Death Pulse ulti. It was good.
Yeah, there was no Echo Slam committed. Plus they were kind of in the same position.
Bad spot.
So,
like,
yeah.
They were split up.
Yeah, Necro went back up the hill and basically stood at the shrine until it was safe to come back into this fight. And Chessie having a bit of a rough start to this game is. It's been okay, but it's held him back as well with the illusions.
Looks like Necro is going to be adjusting his build. We're not surprised by it, though. Going for Yules as opposed to the old Rada Atos. You got Silencer on the other team. So you need a way to be able to purge off that silence.
Yeah, and I think they realize if they get initiated on, there's no way they're running away from like a sniper, an Earthshaker. I think they just want to stand and fight, and that's what the Yules, you know, just Yules and stand and fight.
Yep. Commitment awards, bottom lane. They're looking to go for a tier 1.
They're doing good.
Necroforce, Steeping, they don't want to commit to this because they will be able to defend the tower. CK getting Yuled up. Necro ulti once again will send him to the graveyard. Extra seconds from the Snake King. Medusa on the top just continues to free farm with that Midas. They need Global Silence once again to take a team fight, maybe Smoke up.
They got him now. Man, the momentum keeps shifting around. We go from Snake King crushing the lane to feeding a couple of times to now getting 3 back-to-back kills suddenly.
Yeah, Jack, how do you feel about that? Ritsu, when he TP'd, he has the silver EG TP. Should he be supporting competitors here or what?
I mean, it happens. I still have my infamous TP because that was the first team that I got the 5 gold cards on.
I mean, and Tomato, like. Okay.
And Tomato. So, you know, it's alright. It doesn't mean too much.
Alright, but you're not playing in a professional match here. You're observing it.
Your
poorly.
team, yeah, he's a traitor is what we're trying to get at.
I didn't even observe the TP thing that you're talking about, so it's alright.
It's alright.
It happens, you know?
Yeah, I feel you. I'm always eyes. Eyes on the prize, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a problem once Ritsu gets that Lincoln Sphere up. There's no way they can initiate on her, and she's gonna just get more tanky after that.
Flea
in Vendetta.
Damn,
trying
Kyle's
to scout
level
out
10?
to Kyle. Yeah, Kyle's level 10, 80. Oh, he's gonna stun him. They're gonna find him in the jungle. What was he trying to do? Just no way for him to weasel out. You love that word, Dakota, right?
They should have gave that.
Weasel's a good word.
They should have gave that to Ritsu. I don't know why they didn't.
Double damage on the bottom. If CK picks it up, they might get a easy kill on the bottom with the move, with the duel, but
whoa! Nice quick blink.
No hex.
No hex. Let me just check the cast range. Actually, the bigger either shock has a bigger cast range. He just wanted to disable the dagger.
Yep. And it was day. If that was nighttime, pretty sure that would have worked. But
yeah, and if he was standing closer, as well.
He didn't have the point in hex
blink.
anyway. He was level 7 without a point in hex.
Oh, good observation, observer.
Well, I already said that, but thank you.
Also, seems like your team, Jack, likes to farm. Nyx Assassin has Midas queued up. They feel like Complexity can't really finish the game. They still have tier 1 towers on top and the mid lane, so they just want to prepare for the super ultra late game. Smoke coming out from VGJ.Storm. They want to wrap around, maybe find the Legion Commander. That's what they're drawing on a minimap. They should be careful about the Global Silence, though. It's ready up.
Oh, right side.
Z-Freak's got Blink too on the Earthshaker, but it looks like he might be the one that gets caught.
Oh, there's a big Echo Slam committed on it. 2 of them followed up by Global Silence. Will he get the damage from the Legion Commander? Yes, they will. Double kill on those 2. Oh, this looks so bad for VGJ.Storm. Nice, really blink coming out from Earthshaker. They did not have a vision. Oh, Limp manages to take down one more. That's 3 for 0 trade.
Well, unfortunate timing for VGJ on that one, just as they're trying to put together a game plan. It was also when Z-Freak completed his Blink Dagger, TP'd to the shrine, and they were already like itching for a fight.
It seems strange. Their smoke got broken, Stand Kings, but they still kept moving into the left, even though they knew someone else was nearby.
Well, they probably thought someone was up in the trees over here instead of.
But it was only Stand King, like right where that ward was. I don't know, man, maybe.
Jack, if you could say one thing to your team right now, considering the situation, what would it be?
Hang in there.
You got a
hang
Medusa,
in there.
right?
I think they need more motivation than hang in there.
I think we're doing okay. You know,
Oh, dude, that hang in there with the little kitty hanging on to the
we're
clothesline.
doing okay.
Yeah.
We've made some mistakes, misplays, some things to look at. And
Yeah,
learn
your
from.
team can
Okay.
come back easily,
I
right?
think we're doing okay. I mean, the
showed
gold
it.
is still pretty even right now. You know,
Yeah,
I
it
think it's a decent position to be in.
Complexity's team director, what would you say to them?
Guys, don't worry about the series. Just no, just kidding. I'd
Just
say-
throw.
Yeah, I'd probably say the same thing. Hang in there.
Yeah. Maniacal
At least
rap.
publicly, that's what I'd say.
I'd probably tell Complexity if I was theirs. Moo, just keep finding these good pickoffs. He's getting some damage now. You're the only one who can make plays. Like, who can make a big play on VGJ like that? Nyx? The Legion Commander is so higher level than
Rasta
farm.
used those words. Rasta actually
Fed him away.
feeding so much gold with those snakes, especially against the sniper. He can just take him down so easily with the Mask of Madness and Legion Commander using press the attack just to give some more attack speed.
He's
This
a
is
little
like
cute
really
Ritsu's
weird.
Midas. Instantaneous. God bless him.
And the man knows how.
Yep, man knows how to use a Midas. You gotta respect that.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They find themselves corralled, waiting to the high ground to see if coL make a interesting approach, but it doesn't look like coL wanted.
I want to see what coL will build on the silencer. Maybe a Glimmer Cape would be a good choice. I'm in and out, boys, with my mic.
So at least you
I think
recognize
I'm good.
You're good now.
Oh.
Here comes coL though. They smoked up. They're heading right down this mid lane. They want to get more dual damage, more setup there.
Well, the sentry down if he goes there.
Oh, Legion Commander is in on Queen of Pain, followed up global.
And they're able to get it down.
Yep. And now that's straight into Roshan. Obviously, they don't need any abilities to do it. They can just run in there and sniper plus reality rift, no armor. This is how coL's played their first 4 games, and it has looked pretty good every single time. You know, they go through like one rough spot a game, and that was that Snake King double kill. Now they're back.
Rayoya buying back. Roche is sitting on a 60% HP. Big Echo Slam committed on Flea and Snake King. Takes them down. Limp with a triple kill, just attacking from behind safely. One more ulti coming up from Medusa, just tickling her, and they will be able to finish the Roche right there. Queen of Pain with buyback gold. Can she go in, try to steal the Roche? No, not enough balls on Rayoya.
Be a
Probably
dieback
smart.
if things go way
Well,
bad.
you already bought back. You should just try to go all in.
Yeah, it's true. This
Complexity looking really strong here. I mean, when you have a Legion Commander, you're forcing other team to go a Lincoln Sphere. I mean, on co-op, it's a good item, gives her stats, but she could have gone for something else. Also for a Necrolite, he might consider going it. Well, also Medusa, still a few gold away from hers.
This team needs like just a lot of farm in general with the lineup they put together. Medusa, Quap, Necro.
Yeah, it's really greedy. I think
Yeah.
Jack even talked about that. They draft very greedily, and it pays off a lot of the times, but when a team like coL understands that's how you're going to draft, they draft something like a Legion who, you know, get a Blink Blade Mail, and that hero, sure, you want more farm, but you don't need it. Super punishing.
Just feels like it requires them to have map control
Yeah.
more often. So there's just more farming options out there for them. So we see them now go out on a bit of an expedition here, possibly to be able to have the top half of the map available to them.
Legion Commander, already level 16, needs to go for that Heaven's Halberd, as Grant loves to call it.
I
just,
love
to
some
just
bread.
to pop those Lincoln Spheres. Queen of Pain still far away from that Lincolns though. They can just try to continue doing what they were doing, and they are. They want to take those tier 2 towers down, but they should be careful about the split push coming out from the VGJ.Storm.
So what do you want? Your Medusa's going to get farmed, but what does she do versus Sniper? Like, if they're pushing uphill, like, the Sniper can just siege your base, right, all the way. He has the Dragon Lance as well. Like, Complexity does not have building, hitting problems this game at all.
I don't know how, like, if somehow VGJ find themselves to be able to push into high ground, the Sniper's already one of the best at defending in the high ground, and who do they have to kind of jump that front line to get back there to him? And like you're mentioning, Greg, he's great at being able to siege into the base too. So
Yeah.
here we go, another attempt at Shadow Shaman doing Shadow Shaman things, pulling the objectives towards the mid lane, but there's more money in the
Well, if
pocket
he
for Limp.
Yeah, if he cast it like 6 to 8 times, more on that mid tower, it's gonna fall down.
But, you know, that's 6 to 8 times richer complexity sniper.
Yeah, this Chessie's actually just farming up those wards like every time.
That's actually limp, but all right.
Yeah, they're brothers though, twins actually, identical.
We can call them by their surname, and you won't be wrong.
That's true.
Yeah.
Blomden,
Blomdens and the Freedmen.
Blomdens and the Freedmans. And then the hole.
The
The hole, that's actually
The hole
perfect.
that
The hole
holds
that
it all
holds them,
together.
yep. Damn, Jack, we're just
whole
on.
of the boat. all
Jack, you look
that
like you
time.
need this monster.
The
Have you
whole
drinking
of,
it?
The whole of brotherly
Damn.
love.
You need another one, bud?
I drank it up a long time ago, Grant.
You
Yeah,
want
I could
another
use
one?
Another one, yeah.
Hey,
Sure.
could, pardon me, could I get a
There's one right
monster?
there. There's
Is
one
the
right
pink
there,
tea
Grant.
one? All right.
Yeah.
Well, why'd you go and get one elsewhere then?
Maybe he does not want the cold one.
Ooh, top lane.
There you go, sir.
Swing and a
Thanks,
miss.
Grant.
King Grant, but yeah. You're good, thank you. The peons did run over here, but we are good. As a king of the
Work,
people,
work.
I'm a blue-collar kind of guy, you know? I do
Yeah.
my own stuff, help out these young, kind of dumb people I rule
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
Well, we're paying for your shit, paying the taxes, so be
Yeah, I
happy.
appreciate that. No tea for you, though.
Radiant's top tower is
Actually,
under
Jack got
attack.
tea.
Can I get the lemon one?
Absolutely not. I'm just kidding. A lemon one. Unfortunately, we do
There
have
is
one.
one.
Jack, may you hand this to him?
Thank you, King Grant.
Jack, hands on the keyboard. Damn.
Radiant's top tower
Yeah, there's a fight that's going to happen. It's,
Yeah,
There is a duel committed
He's got it. He's got it.
on whoever. Oh, Yule Scepter
Ooh.
coming out. Will he get the damage? Not really. With that Echo
Oh.
Slam, double Echo Slam coming out. They're just wiping this VGJ.Storm team. That's gonna be 0-4-3
+2.
once again. +2, no damage for Legion Commander. I was trying to pop that monster, but could not see what was happening in a fight.
So Ritsu's still farming. This is the
His
Medusa
ward.
problem. Like, he's kind of like an AM, except even less useful. He split pushes slower, has no blink, and then he has to farm the whole game to be useless. I don't know, I'm not a Medusa fan ever. so-
Medusa
Yeah.
needs to get the damage item right now. I hope she does not go for
Whoa,
Manta style,
middle tower is under attack.
because you won't have enough damage at all for the next 7-10 minutes.
It's gonna be close.
It's just a survivability item, so he can remove the global silence. Maybe that's the way of thinking, and pop the ulti.
And good vision from coL, though. They it's not there anymore, but they did have a ward on their own bounty rune side, and were able to kind of get the vision of VGJ to make that approach.
Jack, could you check the levels really quick? Just like, because
Oh, they have a vision on that Nyx Assassin. Is there Legion Commander nearby? No, they don't want to give the damage. Also, stanking going down the supports from VGJ.Storm. Just being sent to graveyard so fast. But the cool thing is they're low level, so they're respawning fast.
Yep, that's true. If you didn't know, Jack, thank you. Net worth at 28.5 minutes. You know, I actually, people rag on me, and my God, that might be the latest of all time. That is.
Yeah, Jack, it's
rough
already
one.
time to
I bet
switch
the
to
chat was
buyback
like
status.
seething.
Oh no, he's just been on last since the night the entire time. But you know, I kind of appreciate. I do the math myself, right? 450 times 40 gold, sometimes a 36 here.
Yeah, you know,
Easy.
carry the 1.
Yeah, carry the zeros.
Oh,
for
look
sure.
at the attack speed on that sniper when press the attack is casted with the Mask of Madness on. Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, it's
Radiant's
crazy.
middle tower has fallen.
coL just kind of putting in the work now, reaping in the benefits from all that successful mid-game fight.
Yep. And I mean, I wanted to look at the levels because this Legion Commander, right? He got pretty handled top, but Complexity's use of rotations
Yeah.
at like 7 minutes in. Just
He's higher level than the CK.
yeah,
now.
that's just very good call by whoever made that call. We'll assume Kyle, but it was a good call.
Yeah, Kyle is doing such a good job. Look at the item build on him. I mean, he's like full support with Urn of Shadows. Already bought the gem for his team. Probably gonna give it out to
Oh my God.
someone else. I don't know who. He's not the one who should keep it because he can die easily. Maybe a sniper or some frontliner like a CK, so he can see the Nyx Assassin.
That's just
You would unpause, right, Grant? Because they did not say
yeah.
why
well,
they
I would
paused.
say reason. You always
Oh.
give them at least 5
There
seconds
it
for
is.
Settings.
reason.
You
There
would
it
pause
is.
for
okay,
them now.
see, and he gave it settings. Thank you.
Thank
no,
you,
To
Chelsea.
do 38 intelligence on a 5-position silencer, that's just. He's been involved in every kill but 4. I did the math already, by the way.
All right, let's
Wow.
check the mana
Do
pool
it.
on those heroes.
Oh. Thought you were checking the
Rasta,
math.
Queen of Pain have a lot of mana. Who's missing the mana? They need to have mana boots to actually have the mana.
Whoa. You guys ever been to a trance show?
No, I haven't. Have
Yeah,
you?
yeah, because watch. This is how they dance there.
The guy we saw driving a car and
Oh, yeah,
dancing.
and doing that, we
Can I get a
drove.
camera on a Grant? Yeah.
Yeah,
Show
yeah.
it.
No, he was literally driving the car. Like, he was buying a car, and he was just... And there was a cop
It
next
was not
to him.
that fast.
Yeah, he was...
It was more of a house music.
hell?
Dang.
Yeah, and there was a
Is
cop
that like
next
when they
to
have
him,
the
and he just didn't
imaginary?
have-
They have the imaginary
The
ball,
orb, yeah.
The orb they like shift
Yeah,
around.
the
and shit.
cube.
It just made it hilarious because there was a cop driving next to him, and he's just dancing, no hands on the wheel, no care.
It's not illegal to dance in the car.
Well, I think it's illegal to not have hands on the wheel.
Oh, I mean, I didn't know if you guys were like on the freeway or some shit.
No, it was like right, yeah, it was right off the freeway. It was something special, you know. That Lacoste is really getting the American experience for
yeah,
sure.
for sure. I mean,
Yeah, you got some Denny's.
Some McDonald's.
Yeah, I can finally understand why you are like this.
Who you are.
Yeah. It did not make any sense, but now it's kicking in.
What? What are you saying?
I'm trying to say.
What was
been
the
dropped
eureka
a couple
moment
times.
here, Lacoste? What was the thing you experienced this time that you didn't last time? At the hub?
Eating at a car dealership at 9 a.m.
Dude, but wasn't that actually pretty good
It was
food?
good food,
Dude, that
yeah,
was
it
weird.
was
Yeah.
good
Today
food,
is Sunday. Did you get a chance to watch some real football? I mean, American football.
Yeah, we're free tomorrow and the day after. Maybe we should watch a baseball game or a football game.
Monday Night Football.
Well, Monday
yeah, for
night's
sure.
got real football games too, Lacoste. You got plenty of time, even if this afternoon's going to be a bit difficult.
Yeah, there's gonna be some games for sure. The
There's gonna be a
Broncos
game
playing that, I
tonight.
think, right?
Dire's bottom
Yeah, for
tower
sure.
is under attack.
Let's go Broncos.
Yeah, I'm excited about sports ball too, just like you guys.
Yeah, I hope they hit some dingers and
Yeah.
don't foul out.
They
Yeah, we
throw
can
the
just
dinger
eat some
ball
hot
over.
dogs, drink some beer,
Yep.
Yeah.
cheer for whoever.
Yeah.
I don't care. Just be
The team that's winning. You
enthusiastic.
don't want to cheer
yeah,
for
yeah,
losers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate
Swear,
losers.
I wish
Get
you-
into a fight with other,
The neighbors. or
yeah,
something, you know.
whoever. Just get in a fight with the cops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show them the finger, real
Yeah.
Californian sign. Like,
I actually do have I have a couch out in my front yard where I just moved into. That's
so
American.
You moved from a box to a couch in a
Yeah,
in a
pretty
yard.
much, yeah.
All right.
So what's going on in this game?
So the game was paused. There was problem with the settings. Was paused for at least 2 or 3 minutes. Jack, what do you think the problem was?
I don't know.
Edge
and
ban.
good shit, Jan. It's funny how after the pause, like, everyone just, we'll just take this time to respectfully farm.
What would it be if it has to be his control groups, right? Because it was Chessie who paused and said settings. It has to be something you wouldn't
Yeah.
really notice.
Some you obviously, he might switch between a micro hero and a non-micro hero.
Because have we even seen Chaos Knight ulti? It had to be control groups, I bet, because we really haven't seen him like use ulti. He's
Yeah,
just been
because
killing without
the
it.
initiations looked like Legion Commander ulti, just using it on one, followed up by Global Silence, then
Yeah.
pretty much Echo Slam on 2 or 3 people. He does not even need to use it.
Oh.
Roche will respawn in 10 seconds. That's where the next fight's gonna come. That might be the
Midas Ritzer.
way come to back into the game for VGJ.Storm if they manage to take down a good fight there. But the problem is they don't have anything to remove the Global Silence besides Manta Style and try to reinitiate with the Stone Gaze, which
Yeah.
is pretty shitty.
I feel like this game state is like consistently the case for VGJ. Like they have a tough time to give up some vision. Other teams pushing, and then they're just like split pushing out the other waves and counting on that pressure to get them back in. So
But they usually do win. But now they're playing, I'd say, against maybe the highest caliber they might see. So be interested to see if it works.
This is the real test for your team, Jack.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
That and getting out of bed in the morning, lazy fucks. And I'm just kidding.
You don't
don't think
even
he's
finish the sentence. You're just saying, "I'm just kidding."
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, to the high ground. Bleed,
Damn.
not
Next
making it
assassin
away.
once
Damn.
again feeding away the damage
Real
to the
nice.
Legion Commander. Why is Legion Commander actually a female? I don't get it.
Oh, you say that because she was.
Alright,
It was a
I'm out.
male in Dota 1, right?
I think
Yeah.
she was.
It was a male in Dota 1.
He was.
At least the first one was Lord Garethos, the first model. If you don't know Lord Garethos, well, I can't
It's the guy
really
with the
talk to
big
you.
chin or whatever like that.
He was the guy who rode the really cool looking
Yeah.
horse.
Yeah.
He wasn't a very nice person, though.
They can keep doing this all day. There's no really way VGJ.Storm can initiate. They have a gem on Legion Commander, so Nyx Assassin can't get close. Has a Blink Dagger though, but still.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do. If she slides out that front door, you see there, Z-Freak's just going to blink in. and block her out.
Value.
Oh!
Oh!
Moo, a bit too
Moo
far.
a bit out of the position. Another big Echo Slam coming out on that Queen of Pain. Rasta sitting on a low HP, follow up by Global Silence. Ryoya goes down. Does he have a buyback? No, he doesn't. They can just safely run away. Silencer with Arcane Curse on a few people. CK just ripping apart that Shadow Shaman. Godlike for Limp.
Wait,
wow, the amount of damage Limp is dealing right now is just too much for them to handle. Shadow Shaman buying back Reality Rift on cooldown for a few seconds. They will just try to back off. Nyx Assassin on a hunt, tries to stun the Silencer, burns him down. Bit of finish from Shadow Shaman. Gem on the ground, the CK wants to pick it up.
Oh no.
Oh, they already see the flea. Oh, another kill for the Sniper, level 22, Godlike. They still did not manage to take him down, not even once this game.
Yep.
Oh man. I thought he had also Stand King there. It's pretty much just the Medusa defending at this
though.
point. Limp's going to begin to go to work and get to tier 3 for free.
He has Blink on chest, you need to be careful.
Okay.
One little non-noticed thing, Necro did win that duel, right, Jack?
Yep.
I think you were looking,
Yeah.
He did.
That's good.
It was close.
A bit questionable positioning by
Moo?
Moo there. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing in the front line. I mean,
Yeah,
they can just keep doing this all over again with the Sniper. The only way VGJ.Storm can win is to try to surprise them from the backlines, try to focus Silencer first before he gets the global off. But even then it's a problem if Legion Commander is close, can just remove whatever stun is thrown at, or a Hex or a Shackle with press the attack.
You almost have to blink in and Yule's the Earthshaker here, right? Because it keeps him from moving around, cancels his blink for a little bit, and then you almost have to start the fight on those terms, so it's tough.
It's really tough game to come back into the
Medusa.
for VGJ.
Medusa could be spotted, but Moo actually doesn't want to take the leap. Maybe doesn't know who's behind.
And with that, without the Heaven's Halberd, like Lacoste said, he can't Blink duel him because the Lincolns.
Radiant's top shrine is under attack.
Blinkins.
Blinkins. He's going to be doing damage, but
Radiant's top
I
shrine
still
has
just
fallen.
Sniper versus Medusa, you know, like Medusa's out there attacking, you just so slowly see her mana bar and health bar going down because there's a Mask of Madness Sniper just destroying her, not affected by her ulti.
Oh, look at the positioning from Earthshaker. Someone, okay, he forced himself onto that ground. That's gonna be epic fail if they try to defend it. Roshi's gonna go down. Sniper already removing one slot, picks up Aegis, follow up by Global Silence. Medusa actually popped to ulti, will freeze Sniper and the rest of his team.
Oh, Z-Freak.
Hexing Earthshaker, he can't use the ulti. One more duel one, a lot of buybacks coming out from Necro and Earthshaker. Big
Nice
stun
dodge.
coming out from Nyx Assassin. Medusa still untouched in this fight, actually dealing a lot of damage. Echo Slam committed, but he's being Yuled up. Medusa, oh, forced, but she's gonna go down pretty easily. Big Necro ulti on that Legion Commander will go survive in 100 seconds. Necro dealing actually a lot of damage. Where's that Medusa? She actually died as well. Necro with the buyback, so that's
Heartstopper.
Heartstopper.
Aura can him.
It's gonna
he's
kill
gonna kill
him.
him. Wanted to die to neutral camp, but
1.3k?
whoa, that's a lot of gold. There's a gem on the ground as well. Snaking picks it up.
what
Where
a
is
crazy
the cheese?
fight.
A lot of things happened this fight.
Yeah,
Dakota,
that's-
inform me.
Yeah, that was a whole lot of different shit everywhere, man. That was a Royal Rumble right in front of the Roche Pit. Unfortunate for Z-Freak, very clever positioning, but because he was just a bit too far from the fight as he blinks down, he just gets perma-hexed and locked down. He has to buy back.
And he died.
And then he died again. It is just people chasing each other's tails a bit, getting zoned in on what they were trying to finish, and then losing cores right behind them.
Who do you think that favored, actually? Like, the gold is still exactly the same, but does that mean anything?
Yeah, but they got a lot of gold. Necro actually got a lot of gold, and will get close to that
Link.
I think
Lincoln Sphere.
he didn't get that much because of the buyback penalty.
Oh, he did have the penalty, so he didn't.
Yeah, but the next big item will be that Mjolnir on
But it was
Medusa.
a pretty important hold for them, for sure. I mean, if they just get to freely siege that high
The
ground
mana
for
burn
ages-
on that Silencer, who has 44 install and is just so much. Oh, look at the damage.
Holy shit.
Chessie, 11 seconds for Reaper side. Stun will be ready in 2 seconds. Is there an Echo Slam? Not really. Pops a BKB, just rips apart that Nyx Assassin who used Carapace and actually lives there. Is there a Reaper side? Yes, there is. Maybe on a wrong target. He could have saved it for a Chaos Knight and just kill him there. Shrine is popped. Phantasm as well. Queen of Pain with big ulti. They actually are coming back into this game. Jack, what is happening?
Dude,
Crumbling.
No, just following our usual formula for Dota 2.
What was it? Hang in there? Dang. Those words just stuck with them.
They're casting their, I know it sounds super cheesy, they're
Casting
casting
spells?
their abilities like very well though. I mean, they are like, the Queen of Pain like almost ulted just to solo CK, waited for him to ulti, canceled it like twice and then did it. It's just, I mean, it is good spellcast. That is no buyback from Z-Free because he's used it like
sniper
Ow.
damage is
Yeah.
just too
Ultras.
much. At the
What's-
moment, I don't think they can't really push into this high ground.
This is like sniper bread and butter. I mean, that's just another chapter of a crazy another book that Jack might publish.
this is the new book.
Yeah, the new book of sniper.
Yeah, Jack, you want to chug a monster with me?
No, it's all right, man.
Well, you're just holding it.
Yeah, I'm sipping on tea slowly. People don't chug tea.
Yeah, they do. Have you been to the Dirty South with me and my boy Luda?
I have not.
Oh, all right.
They
One
love
day.
their tea,
They love
super
it.
extra sweet. Huh?
Yes, they love. Like, you shouldn't even be able to taste tea, which you didn't. You just should taste sugar and death.
Luda's the man, though.
Now I'm
Oh,
thirsty. Can I have one?
What do you want there, young man?
I'll take any of the teas.
Any of the teas.
Yeah.
I'll
Thank
give
you.
you.
Get him a T-bone steak.
Oh, I could use one of those. Do you want peach tea or pink lemonade?
I'll do peach.
The lemonade one is the best. Tea.
All right,
lemonade.
guys, here, and I'm gonna tell you a message. You have to pass it
All
on
right,
to him.
it's like telephone.
Dakota's stupid. Jack, you're supposed to tell him.
What was the message?
Trying to observe the game here, bro.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's not much to observe. He didn't get the invis rune.
Bottom shrine is under attack.
Medusa is
Blink.
level 25 plus 2 seconds stone gaze. That's 7 seconds duration.
That's a lot.
A stone duration is 5 actually. That's my bad.
Do you like just the blink dagger to get him in a better position, or just?
Well, yeah,
Like
he wants
it.
to reinitiate because the way Complexity is initiating is duel into global silence. Then he just Manta pops, removes the silence, goes in and tries to cast Stone Gaze on as much as possible targets. That's the duration of the duel as well.
Yeah. And I think
Pretty
that
good.
yeah, the next big thing, right, is actually not even an item, just getting Queen of Pain to level 25. Like that one talent on that one hero is like bigger than any item, really.
Yeah, but he does not have a Mjolnir
Mjolnir.
ready yet, so
He has
it's not
Shameless,
that big of a deal.
Uh-oh, possible fight.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, this
Psych.
gets a bit awkward for coL at this point. They're definitely going to be employing this serious buddy-buddy system and crutched around the global silence too. But they're going to be there for the side of Limp at this moment and be cautious on the possible approach of VGJ, who are just around the corner.
CK is in with the Mjolnir pop, uses a BKB, Queen of Pain just blinks out, Phantasm committed, a big Echo Slam. Oh, they went on Medusa this time. This is exactly what they needed to win that team fight. 3 already taken down. Can they find someone else? Shadow Shaman is in the safety of his base. That's exactly what Complexity needs to do, just initiate on that Medusa because she was canceling the fight and dealing most of the damage.
It'd be worth going back and looking at what happened there, because it seemed like as soon as the fight started, Medusa wanted to blink in, Manta off the silence and Stone Gaze, but the Fissure almost accidentally ended up stunning her.
Yep.
As soon as they saw that, they went in with the duel, and she didn't get anything off. So
Yeah.
nice play there.
I mean,
You think he should have ulted before he blinked in, maybe?
Yeah, it takes some time for it to kick in.
so she is dead
GG
and
is
no
called.
buyback, so this is over.
Yeah,
I was just
Jack,
gonna
your
say.
words are not working. If they go to what's it called after the game where the players go, can't think of the word.
The locker room?
Half-
Locker
Halftime.
room. Yeah, they're freshly out of the shower.
Yeah.
What would you say to them, Jack?
Why would they
Put a
hit the
towel
showers
on.
after game 1 of a
Because they
2-game
just
series?
had so much
Because
nerd
they need a
sweat,
cold
dude.
shower. Yeah.
No, it definitely felt like, I mean, we've been praising Ritsu and all that, but it definitely feels like that one specific moment, like maybe the whole game definitely wasn't, but that one specific moment where he doesn't ult blink and he blinks in, like Jack says, maybe gets accidentally clipped, but you have to run all these things through your minds. It kind of just hurt him. They just literally ran to base and just called good game
Well, the
right
reason
after.
he couldn't do that is because he was silenced, and so he would have to Manta, then ult, and then blink in.
Which,
So,
I mean, still better than just blink in. Right?
I mean,
Oh, these
look,
are the small mistakes that
this-
you
It is. I mean,
you
it did
can't
kill him. No,
really-
it
it's easy
definitely-
to talk about
It
them
is,
when you
hindsight.
see them and you're not playing.
I think
but
zooming back out, it's just there were some issues, there's some mistakes early game, and I think it was just harder to execute for them in this case. Like they had to take like pretty much perfect fights. They did get some good fights off, but
Yeah.
very hard position to play from. Medusa obviously there without buyback, and the game's over at that point.
What one complexity of the game was those smoke gangs for the first 10 minutes. They used 3 smokes, got the intelligence up on the silencer. Even Medusa was not safe, especially the Necrophos, who had a super easy lane. Then they killed him 3 times in a row. Couldn't really do much.
Also got to give credit to Z-Freak and the ward vision that they had in the early game. He was able to kind of make an impression in both mid and bottom lanes. Got the early arcane boots. It was a factor early in the game.
Yeah, for sure.
Too.
And I mean, like we said, coL, just those gank rotations. You get him, like, you get a 5 position that much farm, and he had treads. Like, he actually does a lot of damage just right-clicking. Overall, just Lacoste, just rotations early. Moving Moo down to the bottom lane after he got destroyed top was by far the biggest key to winning that game.
Also, the big fight was when Earthshaker got his Blink Dagger. They did not know about it, so he just surprised them with big Echo Slam. There was a huge Echo Slams this game. Like 5, 6 of them, and also Moo managed to get back into the game. I'm not really sure how after that shitty start that he had, and the initiations were really on point.
They did a nice job finding him places to be able to build the farm outside of that top lane. Briefly at bottom, briefly at mid, enough to at least get to that Blink Dagger. And when these Blink Daggers came together for coL, is like when they really took off. Specifically, again, the one with Z-Freak, when he happened to get that Blink.
That triple kill middle.
Grant,
that
you
was
said something about coL, that people either hate him or love him. I was pretty neutral about him, but I'm actually starting to like him. The way he plays is just seems like a really calm guy overall.
my friend, that is the farthest thing.
You have a lot to learn.
No, he
Am
is,
I wrong?
You're like actually
Super
wrong,
wrong.
right? I mean, Jack, like he's just very intense. Like one of the most intense people you will ever
Maybe
meet.
because they're winning. Maybe I got the wrong impression, but I'm really starting to like the
how
way
he plays.
plays.
Is sick. Yeah, and I like it because he is that one captain. He's like, and the team knows that, right? Like he is the it's not like Stan King, Snake King, maybe making calls. It's always going to be coL making calls. Like you can look up to him. Maybe he says something, you challenge it. Like, but coL will always be the man on top, and I think it's very good for this team that they can just sit back. coL, hey, let's go smoke bottom. You say, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, to have one voice and everyone trusts that voice and move together is already a big strength to have. Even if let's say they don't make the best calls all the time, like they may still be able to make the best out of those situations just because they move together and trust them as a team.
Jack, why were you laughing when you've was it Shanghai Major and you saw coL? I'm sure that guy was pretty intense back then, huh?
He's just a very intense person overall. He's very outgoing, very type A in a lot of ways.
He's very sociable.
Projects himself, yeah.
Like you think about gamers like, oh, let's go play some video games. coL's like, let's just go have some fun, and then he owns the video games, owns it, drinking beer. I guess I don't know what you own at that.
There's no question who kind of the defining
leader
voice on that team is.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
All right, sounds good. All right,
We'll go to the break. Come back pretty soon for the game number 2. This was one of the best games so far. If you're asking me.
Closest too.
Yeah, well, the previous one was close as well, but we'll come back shortly. Stay tuned.